Shev and J-Raz to bring you to action, and Torji in the action goes down to Floppy, removed first.
Nice one, Shev. Cross. Zershan struggling to actually find that final bullet. One more would have cut it, and Grim gets across. It's been heard. The site is lost, and Bomb is down. Now time to see how that retake shapes up. A 4-on-4 thanks to Frozen onto Floppy. Opts not to challenge Banana. Does perhaps limit some of their options given there's one flash. Okay, Dexter to set them up. Alzok will be safe from it. Grim likely the same. Just going to whittle away. Exertion still alive. Finally will fall. And JT and Grim just combining forces. Looks like this one's going Complexity's way. Frozen and JDC. They are hitting shots. They would have to defuse now. And that'll do nicely. All the way down to the 1v1. At least some good damage, but there you have it. Complexity take the first pistol of this series.
So Complexity continuing to show that, hey, this grind, right, they've stuck to this roster, and for reason, it's starting to pay off. Hey, damage to Banana. JT copping the lion's share once more. Feels like he can't catch a break here, the in-game leader.
Yeah, they're trolling him. They gave him the magnetic Kevlar. Poor guy. Interesting flash lineup for the react. Frozen will call for it, or upon contact. And here they come. Flashed and not quite fragged. Now caught through the smoke. It's Grim with a double entry. And we draw the curtains on round 2.
Yeah, and Grim's definitely found some confidence, right? This guy, in case you don't remember history, when he was over Liquid, he was the punching bag. He was the man that was looked at and unfortunately teared limb from limb and made to feel that he was a little bit more inadequate, thrown away. And now he's here as the star player of this Complexity roster, showing what he truly has, because before he got picked up to Liquid, he was one of these up-and-coming talents, right? It was Junior on the AWP, it was Grim on the rifle. It turned out OC was the chosen one with the big green, but Grim here delivering in a big way. Let's see if they can hold on to the goods. No, Halzak remove JDC, and there's two more just on the other side of the apartments here. The scouting pit. Yeah,
and Torji is a player I would like to see a little more from. He's so exciting when he's on his best. And I feel like MOUZ has been thriving in spite of a little absent Torji. He certainly has got so much potential. I think Grim is going through that process of, finding exactly what he's capable of and believing in it.
And maybe the team as a whole, with the confidence of that Ents win, if they can take a scalp like MOUZ here, keep their journey going in this Group B lower bracket of Katowice. What else is possible? IHC, they're writing the fairy tale, but don't forget about Complexity. They're one of the teams from the play-ins who were an upset squadron.
I like this. Bit of a gamble when you got peanuts in the bank account. Why not? Smoke on Arch, but library's open if Exertion with his USP. Never mind, what am I saying? What am I saying? It's a suspicious CT smoke, covered now by the Ts. And Complexity will have to dot their I's and T's.
Lots of them in the name.
This one's a bit of a tease as well. Finally, blood is drawn. It's actually MOUZ who found with the only weapon in play. Oh no! Exertion with another on the USP. Shouldn't be too much to worry about. I'm saying it with the grimace. Oh my lord, look at the health. That was 18 points of health away from MOUZ on a single Mac 10 and some USPs.
I do want to point out here, when we had the heroic matchup go down between Complexity and the Danes. Hold up, Frozen. Entry fragging out second mid.
Chill your beans.
This is no man's land, I believe.
Chill them. Put them in the fridge. Frozen's really hungry for some more. He's been enjoying the way frags have felt.
Can I return to my point, please,
yeah,
Frozen? All right. It was Floppy having a huge performance against Heroic. He had a massive first half of play on the T side. I think he had 22 kills. He was 11 frags ahead of the rest of his teammates, and they still ended up losing that map 16-11.
Oh.
So even if we do see a member of Complexity popping off, it's going to need a few more than just one to pick up victory of the teams of this caliber.
Just ask Headtrick. 25 in the previous game. At one point, I'm sure he actually finished on more. Torji.
Well, this is scary.
It is. If he's not got any help in the form of Exertion early.
Cancel that. Frozen's here as well. 3 players on B to deal with this. I take that back.
And a good connection on that first AWP. 1 from Floppy and 2 cowering in the pool. Bottoms banked as Frozen comes on in to clean house.
Standing at the ready. How good's the T flash going to be?
Here they come. Flash for 1. And Fang and Grim combined for 2. Okay, now this is an open A site. On a half-buy, Complexity have managed to kick down the door.
They didn't find the other rifle here just yet. They'll want to try and scoop that up.
Should be on the balcony. No, it may have fallen into the pit. Now Warp Shot heard towards the library. This is getting uncomfortable for MOUZ. A response.
Superstar's got the gun here.
Let's see what he can do. Grim certainly finding his feet in the Cole jersey. One of the sharpest, but Frozen is a beast in his own right. Hard spray. JT manages it. And that is Complexity immediately responding.
Complexity take back the lead here.
All smiles as well on the Complexity camp. Good vibes as Fang's baby dampen. Quick double from the CT. Trying to claw one back as a wild and hectic spray as Floppy will leave with a frag onto this top banana. Now flying the flag of Complexity.
Huge info here, but Dexter's going to be way too far removed. There's 2 on B right now. Cold don't know how much space they've lost. And the shoulder spotted a shot hit.
Beautiful. The responsibility of an AWPer when you're on the compromised buy as well. Take a bit more proactive duels.
They're so locked in here. JDC just flanked through second mid. Surely has secured the round here.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to rush it, right? He's just got the keys.
We call this playing to contain, right? You know exactly where they are. You don't need to overstep the mark. Sure, you could go for a cheeky kill, but just sitting here determines the round.
And also, if you don't play to contain, if you do go for that cheeky kill, if things do go awry, suddenly the whole setup, the whole plan, everything has to be rejumbled. You know, Dexter's off back to CT, knife out, uncertainty, less numbers on B. For now, they can just chill. As the smokes are up, the flash is 2. Torgy forced off the fight, and now it's up to Floppy. Or Frozen. He actually brings the fight to Floppy. How's like a 1v3 demanded of him? Torgy was flirting with the smoke. Oh, and pushes onto it, no problem. Quick scope to secure the 5th and recovered. MOUZ in this wrestling match for economic control. Complexity, not in a rush here. Don't have to either. They've certainly got the favored buy.
This is good from Exertion, though. He's taken back a lot of information and space by pushing towards Sandbag. And on the jump, he's called it clear. This is a great flank. Good heads-up play. Great nade as well from Frozen.
And he was quick about it.
Shaping up for MOUZ.
Could be, especially with that. Long down. Exertion frags on the flank. Now they have to worry about him. Survival Integral does slip away, at least hiding momentarily in the chicken pit. One back from Hauser. Can they get into the site? Is there a way in? With 30 seconds, with that flank breathing down the back of your neck, you know it's coming. Forced to reload in the open. Crossfire established. Torgy JDC. Torgy takes a little contact, but it's Hauzerk again. Opts for the rifle into the site. Hauzerk doing everything for the boys. As a 2-on-2 established, the bomb can be planted by, you'll never guess who. It's Hauzerk. Hoping Fang can contribute a little in this 2-on-2. And I don't know. Where's the bomb plant? Where is the bomb plant now? They have to defend him. And Hauzerk falls 7 for MOUZ.
But now it's 7 possible for MOUZ here. Torgy's AWP rings out the back of the flash.
Yeah, those Complexities map pick. You'd love to see 9. No longer a possibility after a little bit of a trip and a stumble.
Yeah, all Exertion and the play for info, though. That was massive from him. Really heads-up Counter-Strike, right? They had to take a risk, sure. If you got punished at any point there, then, hey, probably falls apart, but that's Counter-Strike.
And when risk is rewarded, you do look like a god. Exertion.
Look at Hauzerk right now. He's on his own with the AWP. Just
you want to talk about risk and reward? Let's see if it pays off. Because that's a duel JDC was not ready for, and here comes the rest. Floppy good on the trade. Wrapping into short, Exertion sure to be cleared. Oh, jumping to his demise, another one. Exertion, the hero of MOUZ. He nearly finishes the round on his own. Triple kill, practically 4. It's Hauzerk, though, good for the plant. Doesn't mean anything unless he can close. Readies himself for war. 2 frags already in this round. Would need to leave with 4. Info, both ways. Frozen knows Torgy will close the gap. Hauzerk unwilling to acknowledge it, and a nade on his nose. He can't do much. He's going to be well aware of the topple fight, and Torji's just good for it on the slither. Okay, so Grim, new box, and JT just going to be calling for the cavalry. About now, likely. He's got flashes, but we'll hold on to them. Starts his taps into the smoke. Grim readies himself for that fight, and there's lots of bodies into the B site. Exertion, good for an opening. Uphill struggle now. Wait for that smoke to subside, and then it is deathmatch time. Nice elevation from Dexter will make it hard to find a multi-kill on this round of the corner. JDC, the contingency. Not going to be easy. Cole, meet Dexter, and his Glock 2 for the Aussie. Hang on! Halzug is happening! What was happening? Halzug 4 out of nowhere, and it's done. No kit. Get it.
He's got it. He should have it. He's got it. He's got
God, what was that? Can we see that one again, please?
Jeez, Halzug just went berserk. What was that?
Halzug just keeps pulling magic out of her hat. Oh! Gee! Wow! That is revolting! That is sickening! Hurry up and wait.
Again, this aggression from JT, it works.
Overlooked,
Completely.
Frozen, booked. I feel like Frozen's been on that 15 tally for a while. He flew out of the gates. And now he's been sent immediately straight back to spawn. Gonna have to wait to play again. Still an advantage for Cole. Can they build upon this? They must be running with this momentum they've just been delivered by the win condition.
Check out this top mid setup here. They're definitely playing to retain brackets control.
Halzug, he might have to do it again. Flash though. Gap on that. Floppy, good extinguish. Gives him a little bit of info to work with. And actually the counter incendiary, like that Halzug. He's actually dropped off in order to throw it though. Smoke on top. They really don't want to let them have this. Implying that there's only a couple there.
Halzug needs to get out. The support for this A-hold has dropped back and overstayed his welcome. That was not necessary.
Or it's all smoke and mirrors, hoping they commit into this 3 lean towards A. The one on long is JT, and Grim is already playing to contain. Okay. MP9, good at this range, and perfect into the bomb carrier. JDC back. Deagle out, head not found. It's Torji, good for it. Should have the plant now. As I say, JT keeps it level.
This round's on. Grim's going to be very quick. He'll go overlooked.
Yeah, and they're both in sight. JT and Grim, they can just pounce together as a unit. The first contact's taken and nothing. Take it back. No way for them to get into that one. JDC, first bullet out of his AK. Both of these AWPers like to go for a more unusual approach, a little unorthodox.
Yeah, slightly outside of the box here. There's the flash, and now he can hold on to this fight. So that's where Halzug picked from in the previous, from the short side.
Floppy, I think he just took a glance. He's lucky to be alive. He's not going to be expecting an AWPer there. Now he will, as the shot rings out. 60-second mark hit. MOUZ need to come to some conclusions about their hit. How's that? This is forward. This is brave, and that is Dexter dead. Frozen joins him. Nice catch from Grim. Still has control as Floppy gets it all done. Exertion sent down with JDC to follow.
Not the end of the world as they do return top mid. They get the brackets control, but they will have to pounce here and try and overrun Halzug, but he has support in Fang.
He's not going to let that one go. Yeah, plucks Torji, tracks him beautifully. Halzug comfy as he puts them all down. Triple kill on the long test. He's looking so comfortable right now. 26 and 10. Give him another one. JDC denies a nice find on the Deeg, but is there anything to be said about the round? He has got time, sure, but
he has the bomb as well.
Yeah, and it would be an ace clutch, so let's all strap in for some fun. JDC, they're going to be expecting him to pause and expect anyone to clear for this info. He's hoping to punish them if they do, and that's the fight. That is Grim.
Feels like something set right now would be nice, right? Get a couple of bodies in second mid or get this banana control and execute quite quickly. Aggression.
They are going a little ahead of the 8 ball here as Grim looking for his fortune. Charging down. And okay, Halzuk catches him, but Grim will pay the price for the aggression.
Oh, that nade as well. Halzuk is doing so much here. He's softened up two players. Frozen and Dexter both below half HP, and I think Fang wants to search for this fight. He might not have to. ADC on the jiggle, elbow spotted, and German will win this one out. So drawing the sit back, but the HP still low on 2 is a problem. Well, Halzuk's feeling himself here, Alex. These type of plays.
Yeah, these are the kind of plays that can go one of two ways. You either look a genius or a fool. Forward, clear of mid. I mean, it's a gift to his team, right? Mid's pretty quiet, boys.
He has to be so... You can see he's worried about Boiler. Halls is a problem too. Mid, second mid. It's all a problem here.
The audacity to still be here. But I mean, he's actually not vulnerable to the abs. No one's walking there yet, and he gets rewarded. Dexter's going to be confused.
You just can't believe that the AWPer is standing there in a 3-on-4 disadvantaged situation. Like, Halzuk is feeling himself something cruel right now.
Actually mad. The mulleted Viking striking at 28. 4 for his team now as JT gets one onto Frozen. The bait is real. Floppy provides the extinguish. Halzuk is hanging around on A. He is responsible for this side of the map. Might be calling for aid now as he's holding the short cross. It's a hard shot as they jump across. Or posted. Oh my god, that's snappy. Torji deleted. Get out of my server. Halzuk's here. Quad kill in a disadvantage. He acts like a god. Taking some space back on Banana. I like that smoke. Different variation. And there's Grim down and out to that Galil. 7 bullets. Frozen. That's all he needs. He will find the double. They will have an advantage. Squandered a little as one comes back. JT into the smoke.
Right now, Halzuk's in that flow state. So how's he reading the play here? JT reports Banana clear for the moment, but steps into another. A 1-for-1.
No knee-jerk reaction out of Dexter, so it may not be all is lost. Halzuk, Floppy still...
They're coming
in the right place. In the right place. Up the graveyard.
They're both here.
Let Halzuk take that first shot. And as attention's drawn, Floppy can find another. Halzuk doing it all one-on-one, and there you go, 15! Everything is coming together for Cole. JT catches a nade. And JT will finish off Dexter through that smoke as well. So just those early exchanges being won out by Cole, and MOUZ just feeling completely lost on this T side. They haven't been able to get anything going.
It looks like they're going to get... And that's after the pistol they should have won.
Yeah.
They definitely should have won that pistol on the B side. They had everything they wanted and more. Opening pick. Dexter gets 2. Their round to lose, and well, they did. Halzuk ripped it out of their hands, but I think Complexity are going to hold them to single digits here. We've got Nuke up next. Ancient if we do need it. But we could be saying goodbye to MOUZ in another map's time.
Yeah. Get ready for the next map, Nuke. Because JT's taken us right there with one of his own. Fang is there for the double, and only JDC a certainty. Poor guy. Has to accept his fate, slowly maneuvering to his demise as Complexity will take their map in style. I think you're right, Chad. You know, you said it as it happened, that everything changes, everything feels different after that CT pistol.
Oof, seeing is believing here, and believing indeed. Fang takes down JDC, 16-9, Complexity.
So one smoke out, forces JT on a bit of a wider line and won't be able to contest so easily. Floppy still has the cross secret. In fact, they've got more bodies here. Nice opportunity, lots of CTs and a long-range P250. Frozen brings us back to an even keel. Smooth sailing towards the lower site.
Okay, so right there, JDC's called the break of the vent, but nobody's dropped down. Torji will confirm that. Oh, and their kit smoke combo in towards the warehouse. Well highlighted there by our Obs team. Might make this a little bit more difficult for the Complexity retake, but they haven't found themselves at a site just yet, MOUZ. JDC's turn to brave ramp, and he'll be pushed away for now.
I like Fang's angle. Especially if Grim's going to be taking contact, and oh, he is Frozen again. Another headshot this time from onto Halzuk.
Yeah, there's so many different fights right now all across the map here. So Frozen isolating another. Oof, and JDC finding the hut push, so they can pivot back up the vent now towards A. They know that at least one player is on the B site. Fang, desperate, needed that kill. It's just Grim.
Exertion. Finishes it with style. No sweat on the brow at all. MOUZ just a single casualty. And I do just see a scout tag. Halzerk still connecting bullets. Smoke main. JT. Lots of damage, and he's been set up for success. Grim, more damage on the 5-7. Broken back as JDC is in. Not the weapon for the job here either with a scout. How's that going to be hard pressed to contribute? But that's another mounting of the hut. They had no idea. Backs were turned on the D. Bang! Ooh, one-on-one as Exertion saves them. A double kill from the Israeli for 2. How's that to be tested? He's brilliant on Inferno, and Fang's not really going to be taking a passive approach. Quite the opposite, in fact. Up red and ooh, flash. That was a T flash. Exertion still not particularly ready for this. Oh, I tell a lie. The flash betrayed him. It was too much for Fang. Floppy. Oh, perfect weapon for the job. 2 on the org. Keeps it interesting. Halzerk still has the call for the cross secret, so don't have to stress too much about your rotations, but ramp is lost.
Oh, look at this again. We saw a lot of this on Banana, on Inferno, just them being proactive and taking a lot of space, and this time around it'll be Yard. So JT can continue that push if he'd like. It's actually Grim to relinquish that control and head down secret. JT's going to follow him here, so they know that they've given up ramp. Halzerk just being passive towards Hell right now, hoping that somebody creeps around the corner, but having 2 players at the ready in secret. If it was to be the A play, maybe just a complexity save. Decon's smoke is going to be very telling of how this one wants to finish for MOUZ.
In they trundle. 2 CTs to be found in their hidey hole. MOUZ do find some contact. It's actually Halzerk that falls, but Grim responds in kind. That was the bomb. He heard it. Knows Frozen's trapped on the site now. Difficult for Exertion to provide support immediately.
Look at the flames.
He's got it. Little safe corner for the plant. A 2-on-2. The retake's on. And the reposition is 2. Grim will swing that door open. Frozen's had time to mantle up, though. It gets more and more difficult as time continues to pass. This crossfire established now. I mean, Exertion unlikely to miss this one. 8 frags to 0. And he keeps on popping those heads. You can't stop him. Quad kill from Exertion. 10-0.
If this is L block, Fang could be good for a kill or 2 here. And looks to be the case. So L block in play. It's just, well, a little L, not a capital L. Might be a lull here for Fang. This will be easy. Yep, spotted. Down. Now, he's pinned, sure, but that's an opening kill. He doesn't have to move.
He doesn't have to, but he has. Into the 4-on-4. Halzerk now, he's been waiting at ramp for this exact reaction. Can he profit? Do they boost? They jump. Bait the shot. Even better. And now running on in. Dexter down, and Floppy is there in time to provide 1. Advantage Cole looking for 4. This is really damage control CT rounds now. They need them. JT is still willing to take some gambles. He doesn't assume Squeak at all.
But this is the bomb on the way back.
He's not going to be expecting that. His teammates in Squeak is going to be screaming at him. Torji, at least 2. Lobby. Grim's been spotted. Torji's dragging out. 1v3 goes 1-on-1 now. A battle of wits between the 2 AWPers.
Torji has to go B.
He's going for it.
Halzerk's expecting the A play right now, so he'll be responding very quickly to Decon as soon as the bomb's getting punched in. Penny's dropped now.
Where do you go? Dark seems good. Maybe they've relayed that Torji might be lower. You can see that Halzerk's happy to clear with his USP as well. Oh, is the glass broken? I believe so. Oh, it's been heard. Torji knows. And that's the head spotted. Now the information. It's flowing. Halzerk's coming. Miss shot.
Out of ammo in the orb.
Onto the USP and okay. That is Halzerk clutching up for Cole.
You'd love to have your Julies on the heart in case of a rush here, but looks like they'll be heading towards ramp. They spring into action.
JDC immediately just falls off. He's happy and then hoping Torji gets 1 on the descent. Not to be. This is going to be quick. 4 of them down there. JDC, what are you supposed to do with this? The util comes out. Still a smoke and a Molotov for complexity, and they do bound past those windows. Less threat now. Great Molotov to space, and that should facilitate the plant. You can see the CT is going to have to reshape this. Exertion working on the ramp flank, rest of them coming from secret side.
It's a re-smoke of the Decon here, so they'll all have to come through double doors or ramp.
Exertion's hearing that, so Communication still 5v5. This is about to be a bloodbath. Here comes a frenzy of frags both ways. Floppy, JDC, and it's Halzug on that Glock making it work until these two from double doors make it work with the double. Safe, supported. Fang and JT, the bomb is on their side. It's ticking ever in their favor. And he's just one frag. It's close.
There's no kit here. This is going to be a little bit close, but they're confident now. MOUZ, they're happy to say they've got it. So we will call that 10 and just across the line right there. So the tiniest of details. They need to big themselves up a bit. They need to understand that these kids can frag.
I loved seeing the headline of Grim's interview. He just said, I know if I can work hard enough, I could be a top 20 player. The nades onto Dexter. That's one way to find an opening.
That is wild. You don't often see that one. That's a little nade stack there. Nerdy stuff.
Yeah, and they can just build upon that now. JDC just quivering with a deagle. What are you supposed to do with this? One would be a dream, and it's one shot that goes awry. A second the same, and now just onto Frozen. The M4 did find Fang, but he's alive and kicking. 20 HP to celebrate. And that deagle from JDC is still now whittling away. He shouldn't have anything more to say, but Grim will fall. One bullet left. Scared about his teammate. He still wants to take this fight with one bullet. You will lose. And now exertion onto JT. So top site's not safe, boys.
I don't think they're going to expect Torji so quick here. He might get one kill if he clears his corners. Should be a freebie right now in the blind spot. That's a big shot. Fang's low.
Problems for team complexity. Halzug with 3 and still now Fang will go down, and the deagle from exertion does not finish the job. We've seen one of these before. Halzug v Torji. Look at the pace of this though. Perfect for the frag. Torji closes and denies a complexity round. But yeah, already.
They're doing it the hard way, that's all.
Yeah, more entertaining.
But not again.
Oh, no, not again. Oh.
And it would have been again.
It would have. Exertion swallows 2 nades. It was destined to be 3. 14 HP. Oh, this is interesting. They've got the perfect gap. They're going the only place MOUZ are not.
And JDC right now is worried about Secret as well as Ram. So he has so much on his plate here. The rotations, they're going to have to come down the vent and fast.
Yeah, that German has to be screaming for help soon.
Heard the windows.
Lads, it's just me down here. The smoke's just arrived and I'm really feeling a lot of pressure. So the rotate's in, but the bomb is down. They've even got Halzug ready to catch the late vent. Reminiscent of the pistol in a sense, it's a 5-on-5. MOUZ in trouble though. They don't get that first frag. They get down Grim. Opens up the opportunities to fight into the site. Torji as well as taking down Halzug. It has to be JT. A double. Oh, and a triple from the leader. Locks it down. Decon repelled and round is won. Cole. They'll take another for their troubles. Yeah. Thank you very much. 4. T round secure.
Big for.
See what Cole and JT are cooking up as well. How do they intersect? Pace. Option. Oh, and ripped out of both of them. Frozen, completely blind. Takes 2 down through flash and smoke and everything in between.
I hate the call. I'll be completely honest with everybody playing at home. Don't have too many gun rounds left, especially if this continues for MOUZ here, and you just opted to do a Hail Mary. Floppy got caught out last time, been caught out again, and this time he's lost Fang along with him. Get 1 minute and 55 seconds, and it's probably going to be another 1 minute and 10 where we see them hold on to their guns here. What are you meant to do now, Complexity? You threw all your eggs to the basket.
The bomb as well. It's
yeah, that is the basket.
Mary. Yeah, that was the... You put the eggs in the basket and then threw the whole basket off the top rope.
Can anyone find something inspired here? I don't think so.
They're having a look. Understandably so. Frozen. He was the bodyguard. And he was the round winner with his double. Makes it a 3rd. Using exertion in the process, though. Maybe that bomb could be retrieved. It's going to be hard fought, though. You can see 2 players here on that top site. They got main on lock. Halzug can try and maneuver in here. Through the squeak. Clears is close. Smoke. They're giving it a good go. A shake of the stick, but real tough fights. It's all onto Halzug as he lines up 2. Do you get the bomb as well? Down the vents, JDC will be playing close. I don't know if Halzug's anticipating a duel so close and pulled out the bomb. JDC positions perfectly, and MOUZ now get just a step closer. 3 more rounds. Stakes are definitely high today. Day 6 of IEM Katowice 2023. An exertion, throwing some aggression into the mix. Fang can't believe his luck. He gets 2. JDC with a counter onto Halzerk. That was the bomb. He's mollied it as well. If Grim... Ooh, he's been spotted now. I love this. JDC's got support as well. JT up in the elevated rafters. Still see Fang on the AWP for it. Dexter needs to get back onto the top side. Good onto Floppy, who was trying to hold on top of the top site. Dexter still has Hut, has all of it on lock. See smoke, he'll spam and spray. And finds the angle as well. Makes it a 2-on-2. Can chill now.
Saw the foot.
What? Fang down to the adjustment. What was that from Dexter? I think he was going for Grim and accidentally found an extra one. And this is going to be an easy walk into 15, just putting it across the line in the end. All smiles now. Oh, there's a very clear intention here. They want to overwhelm Torji. And he can take them to Ancient right now. Misses the lethality. Grim tagged. Torji body bagged into the low site. JDC on the tight line.
They can see the window's broken.
Little suspicious as Exertion's rotated through. On the cross, a freebie for JDC. Another one for him. It's fallen apart at the seams. Cole with just 2. Make it 1v3. Halzerk has been berserk. But can he really clutch up to extend play? Exertion denies, and we're off to Ancient.
Must be, well, straight up long. That's a good call.
Yeah, let's see how far JT gets before he meets Exertion. And wow, that's snappy. Straight into the head of the in-game leader. It's going crazy into a 3v2. Just a complete flurry of frags into B. Favors the T. Grim hiding out in safe haven. 2 towards the cave position. Kit on JDC. And Frozen leading the pack, leading the charge on the jiggles. Now, Jig is up. 2 of the 3 known, and it doesn't matter if the shots are hit. Look at JDC. Oh no, he's got a shot. He's got a real shot. Just Floppy cowering in the corner. He even has the kit, but he is low now. Holding the 5-second defuse. Floppy's going to get caught. Oh, pushes in and saved. Look at that. Look how deep the molly is. It's practically in the middle now. They're going forward of it. JDC will mow them down, and MOUZ immediately let them know they got the guns. Torji into the A main player. Oh, what? You thought it was going to be like that for the rest of the game?
A pretty interesting approach right there, right? They didn't molly close. They actually did the smoke close and mollied the door, which meant that Complexity could only wrap on that tight line. So avoiding a flash, just stepping back out, that is still a 50-50 for my money. But an interesting way to approach this CT mid control and success early. Now, hopefully Complexity don't feel too hard done by here and don't go back to trying these mid plays, because if you're unable to press control here, you will have a hard time in this half.
Yeah, and you called it a 50-50. JDC, he left with 100 HP. Handled it magnificently. And now he is getting hunted. And yeah, Halzerk, next victim. JDC farming up 300 bucks to pop. Halzerk down. JT with the bomb and 5 from every angle. Give it to him. Yeah, he'll take it. Quad kill from JDC.
And they're out of mollies here on the Complexity side, so they can't molly the pillar or in towards the cave door, and a flash forward for a fight. Here comes Dexter.
Waiting for a sound cue or an intuition. A 3rd smoking cave. They're really rotting the clock here. Torji releases it. A little early. And Dexter down. Nice time from Floppy on the swing. Response of Torji. Need another. And JT's gone 2 with a flick of the wrist. Oh. Needs another into Fang. All of them running into that AWP, and now falls to Halzerk. Does not have the opportunity to plant right now. Would need a clean one onto Exertion, and still with 10 seconds, what's he to do? Frozen, JDC in prime position to deny your plans, and oh, there was an opportunity. Frozen will close. Takes a large chunk out of 2 of them. Now, Halzerk and Grim have got a little bit of room to maneuver. A recovered rifle.
Bomb's in cave there.
And the bomb unretrievable. But MOUZ just kept on their toes with a couple of lighter by frags. Not clearing their corners. Oh, hang on. Grim another. And that will be significant damage considering the situation. MOUZ P250 out for the clear, a boost, and then an AWP peek into the default box. Yo, Frozen. He's about to get blown out of the server. Or not. Had his smoke in his hand, being run on down, covered by JDC. MOUZ deliver on the A defense. JT might have rejigged the defense. And MOUZ gets it. Frozen didn't quite finish his meal. Exertion though with the elimination. One tap, one kill. Any more where that came from? Dexter, he's wanting to finish it right here, but MOUZ, oh my god, no! It's just completely changed hands. Advantage disintegrates.
The CTs will still beat them in towards the B bomb site here, but they do have the number disadvantage. It will be Torji to park up in the site and JDC to get there just in time.
What a mad round of counter.
They can still head back towards mid and make their way donut. Looks like they're committing to this.
Gives Torji and JDC a real chance, unless MOUZ, no, down and into JDC. One-on-one. JT not ready for cave, and they run straight into MOUZ. 1 and 8 as it stands, and they're coming his way again. Flatlined, but it's Exertion. Good for a double. Alive and kicking. Frozen ready for cave, handles it, and MOUZ are closing this gap. Fang to plant. MOUZ's got so many nades. Oh, just into the smoke. Fang down. MOUZ getting run on down. One of the 4 required. Getting closed on. Oh my god, no scope. No, MOUZ, you can't. Be nice. Not playing nice is MOUZ because he goes God mode, misses his chance. Considers the rifle and goes down. Heartbreak. Oh. So close to God mode.
He even had something lippy to say there as well after the round. Made sure to throw a choice word or two. Fang back to his trick, straight into red. The pace on this
hasn't been heard. Or I don't see Frozen acknowledging it. I don't see Torji acknowledging it.
Been heard now.
Yeah, okay. Exertion, more than he bargained for. JT opens the door for a complexity 7th.
Fang forced that reaction. He forced that play, and now he wants to force another fight.
It's a non-valiant attempt from Dexter too. JT walks out into Fang's clutches. They know Frozen's still alive, likely on A. But if he gets his timing right, Fang with his vision the other way, at least confirms it's a 1v3 on B as it stands. Torji going aggressive, that's the bomb. MOUZ, he's already punched his desk once. He could have again, saved by the bell and the miss of that AWP shot.
Oof, that's a sigh of relief right there. Complexity, that was crazy. Fang knew that he's getting this mid control. He forced that reaction. He forced that Exertion cave push.
Yeah, he had his...
Well, because it's so desperate, right? It's like they keep getting red control, they keep pressuring. So we need a fight towards B, and he just walked into 3 players waiting exactly for that play. So Complexity, they've really rumbled MOUZ here. That's 7 rounds posted. Bomb. Halfway gone now. This is a guarantee. Frozen just looking to do some damage. Maybe wants to try and get his AWP, but MOUZ's got that in his grubby mitts.
Yeah, and he was going to be plying his trade with it in the next round. Well, Frozen will get a couple on the way out. Good for the stats. That's about it.
Doesn't look like the same mid-utility. A change of call from JT here for round 15, and it looks fast towards B.
Like it. It's been working for you when you do try it out, and that's a difference maker. Frozen, straight into the AWPer. Floppy keeps him honest. Dexter, a chance, denied. AWPer, chased. Exertion does find one from the cave position. Torji's there too. They can just smoke it off, but no! Grim delivers the bomb! And perhaps the round. Fang, yeah, you just have to go and try and go for the Hail Mary through the smoke and flames. Bomb. Gonna be spammed. Exertion's got his other exit. What are you supposed to do? Little bit of a hopeless soul Exertion. Yeah, now let's be reasonable. We'll keep it with the gun. And the half is done. 9. Still a good haul. MOUZ 6. We swap sides.
Hoping to find some damage, but they've bided their time and coming straight to Donut. Fang spotted this. Molly deep. Exertion almost caught off guard here. They will have to respect the flames.
And will concede. I say that as Fang denies that with a single click of the USP.
It's a fake. They're going B.
Oh dear. Floppy and JT start to float back. There is a gap. Only Floppy now towards long. As they bound on in, he knows that fight is coming from multiple areas. He's going to get run down. Great flashback. MOUZ sets them up. JDC knocks one down. It's that Frozen P250 again. They take back some of the control. 2 versus 2 as Frozen gets his second. And the seconds are ticking. Dexter would love a couple. Get the juices flowing for this final half. Frozen's done a lot already. Dexter to be closed upon. Needs one with the Glock. Make it a little better for that P250. Still hitting headshots. And now on a 1v1, Dexter just needs one to finish and convert the hard work of Frozen. One frag! MOUZ will take it.
And if you haven't got the memo yet... Oh! Hold up a second.
That'll do, Halzak.
Hold up a second.
Getting run out. And they're already through the flames. What a shot! He actually hits the one. Grim finishing the job, and a P250 main will finish it.
All right, well, I got it interesting there for a moment.
It's big, especially if Grim can hit this first shot. He has to be good. And it's JDC and the bomb. It doesn't get better. No need to re-peek. You got the advantage, a two-man advantage, but still Frozen's coming in, and he's coming in hot. Down to 13, sure, a dink out of Fang. He's already done the heavy lifting, but that bomb is down. Halzak onto Torji. Awkward, but exertion lingers, and usually good for a couple. Disconnected from that ticking bomb.
They have smokes here. Plenty of util to make this possible complexity.
Flashes, yeah, to delay. He's going to eat that one. Nice turn from Grim. They're begging for a smoke, and they've got a couple. Exertion trying to set him up with a flash. Frozen's going to have to contest as they head towards it. Nice shot from Grim, and one more for good measure. As the lead is seized by complexity, that's going to feel great. It's what? A Tech 9. Some pistols of their choosing, a flash Fang, and they're charging into Fang. Oh, the nade with the flame combined. A potent mixture, and another one onto JDC's noggin. 35 HP. Cole will not let this go. You have given them something to hold on to, and they will with a firm grasp. Looking for the clean. And for round 15, there it is. Complexity. 3 opportunities to send MOUZ packing.
This ramp aggression again, and this time at the start of the round. This could be the knockout blow.
Torji on the next clear. He hears them coming. Free fire. Frozen one. Floppy another. That's the bomb spotted. But still uncertainty grows. Exertion is forward on mid. It's up against the master of the craft from the first half. Fang. Tension mounting. Good grief, MOUZ, no. Every decision could be your last Katowice. Bomb, retrieval, back, turned, Frozen, spanked, Floppy, good, and now, oh dear, 2.5. Players remain, Exertion makes it count. 55 seconds, they know that the bomb was last seen B. JDC has ledge and mid.
The double op setup still in play here. They're putting a lot of faith in Grim. He has been an absolute monster so far in 2023. He'll have to defend this A site on his lonesome.
Do you really want to come into Halzak's domain? Every time! Good to rain on pain. Dexter down. Exertion low. JDC might have to do a whole lot here. From behind, will Grim acknowledge that potential? As Floppy's cleared it out, 1 frag away, 20 seconds, no HP, this is it. It's set. Unless Exertion needs that bomb. Bombing cave, it's held by Halzak, and with a pull of the trigger, he sends them home. North Americans' hopefuls live on in the lower bracket.